Why you trying to flex? Hey, yo, flash it off.
Stop singing that.
Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the DOJO Podcast. This is episode 15, and this is our first episode being recorded remotely.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. You know, with everything going on in the world.
What's going on?
Baby. You feel me?
What's going on?
I've been
What's
locked in a
going
chamber. I don't know what's going on.
What's
Can
going
you
on?
elaborate?
Locking it up in the chamber.
There's a
Locking
there's a
it up,
little outbreak
locking it
going
up.
on.
Oh, it there?
Yeah, there is. So
Well, that's scary.
to practice social distancing and preventing the spread of the COVID-19, we decided to not meet up every week like we usually do. So we decided just to do it remotely. We're working from home pretty much. With that being said, we hope you guys are staying safe. But yeah, today's show
Great opening.
today's show is not going to be a video. It's only going to be audio just because, you know, we're recording online. I'm only able to record audio at the moment. You know, we'll experiment, see how it goes. But so this will be up on YouTube as an audio file, but also now it's available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts too. But yeah, today, since everything's going on, we're just going to talk about how that's affecting our lives, how the shutdown and how we're quarantining and what we're doing to stay busy. We also had to transition to online classes because of the virus, so we'll talk about that too. And then after all that, we're gonna transition to an album review. We're gonna talk about After Hours by The Weeknd, which is one of my favorite albums this year, and I'm super excited to talk about it. So yeah. But yeah, guys, how are you guys doing with everything going on?
Habity.
What? All right, I'll go first then. I guess that's 2020 wrapped up right there. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well. I feel like I'm just lucky that to an extent, like I can distance myself to begin with, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of sad, but yeah, I'm just handling that situation better because of being used to it to begin with.
Yeah, same. I always social distance.
Damn, that got real sad.
That got really sad, dude.
It's okay,
That was
Pat.
right off the fucking rip, man.
You just confessed something real quick.
I don't
Are you
know.
okay,
That
Pat?
make me
Is
wanna
everything
cry,
going on?
Pat.
Is everything
Oh yeah,
okay?
I'm good.
Well, that's good to hear. What have you been up to, Pat? What are you doing to stay busy?
Yeah, I guess that's one aspect that is actually kind of a plus. I've been able to work on music more.
Nice.
Just because, like, I don't know, like the biggest thing with me is even though I'm a music major, like I feel like I'm one of the least, you know, like musically inclined, or like, well, not even that. Just like I haven't had music. I just haven't had music around like my life that long compared to most people.
Got you.
So like I just want to try to improve myself where I can.
You never listened to music before until recently, huh?
You know what I
Same.
mean. You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
You're new to the music game and making music.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes like that just puts me in a weird like space in my head, and I don't even need to be there for any reason.
Sure, yeah.
But you did come out with a song, right, with Aspen?
Oh yeah, you
Oh yeah,
Oh.
bro. We'll definitely talk about that pretty soon.
Oh,
like,
let's
later
just
in
talk
the
about it right
podcast.
now.
Oh, you want to?
I
I
talk about it right
Yeah,
now.
that's something you did like recently. So
okay. Yeah.
how long have you guys been working on that?
Yeah, as honestly, since like both of us have been pretty busy and like he pretty well works full time, like I feel like that project has been on the back burner a long time. But it's kind of funny, like when we actually did start working on it, basically once we started getting quarantined, like we finished that in like a couple days. So like
There you go.
that right there just proved my point of like this is the time to do stuff, because we put it off for so long and literally we could have just finished it in like, I don't know, less than a week.
Right.
So
that.
I think that's good though, because then, you know, I can just keep that in mind going forward. You know, hopefully get more projects done.
Yeah. Definitely, dude.
Yeah, dude, that'll be cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I'll give Darren the link to put in the
most definitely.
Oh, you want to plug it, huh?
Plug it up. Plug it
Bro,
up.
imagine if we could plug it in here right now.
Oh, you know,
Ooh,
with
you
that,
won't
with
do
that
it. You
software,
won't do it
dude.
post.
Actually,
You won't
no,
do
with
it
that.
post though.
What's up?
I was like, you won't do it post though. Oh, you want to do it
Oh
with the
no,
software?
like I can actually, with that software I just got, like I can actually do that.
Oh my gosh.
So hey, it's word. We could put some intro
Why you
music
trying
in
to play?
here.
Hey, yo, fast it off.
But no, that's great, dude. That's good to hear.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because especially because you have the time to do it. What
Bro, yeah,
else are you
it's-
doing besides doing like
Got
music?
crazy.
Other than that, I've definitely been cooking with my mom a lot more, which is
Nice.
like I'm so thankful for that, dude. Because I think I'm starting to like hit the point of transitioning into like needing to force myself to be more independent with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like
So
that.
it's good that my mom's by my side for that.
Wait, Pat,
right?
Pat,
Huh?
you still have that little recipe book thing that your
Bro,
mom
I
would make
think
you
my
write
mom
down how
has
long
it.
ago?
I think my
Oh.
mom has her own. Like I don't have mine, but she has like a huge archive. So like I can just work on that and like maybe transfer it to like something digital so that I don't lose it.
That's awesome,
Um,
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean the last
can
thing
you
I can
cook?
say is
What can you cook? What can you cook me?
Zoe.
Ew, I felt that on my face.
He said, I felt that on my face.
We'll leave that in there too.
But yeah, okay,
Alright, shout
what
out to
can I
her then.
cook?
Shout
That
out
too.
Zoe, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Know
my
what I'm
goodness.
saying?
All right,
Facts.
let's stop.
Know
Let's
what I'm
stop.
saying?
Guys, no,
All right, now
stop.
go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, I mean, what have I been working on?
The
I
hell,
don't
you didn't
know.
answer my question. What can you
No,
cook?
no, that's what I meant. What have I been working on?
Oh.
Let the man talk.
Yeah, let the man talk.
Oh my god, yo. Let me think, yo. I can't even think off the top of my head. That's not good. I guess we've been baking like quite a bit. Just like the stuff my mom, makes, like trying to make recipes healthier. So like muffins, we made a cherry pie not too long ago.
Nice.
Oh,
Dude.
cherry
But yeah, dude, I
pie.
definitely need to start making more savory stuff because like all I do is like put stuff in the oven. That's super easy. Like
Oh.
that's not
Xander can
necessary.
teach you how to make chicken Alfredo, right, Xander?
Dude, honestly, that would be
Both
nice.
can, Ryan.
That would be great. I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Nice.
Y'all are laughing, but that's
But he wants
keep-
that.
No, we can
that's
teach
no
you.
cap.
No
Yeah,
cap.
it's good, very good.
Okay
Except
with
you'd
the
probably
cap.
make it like
Healthy.
from scratch, and then Ryan will get like noodles and some
Oh.
Alfredo sauce and some
Yeah.
chicken. Just throw it all in.
Don't,
Bro.
don't.
Hey, don't judge. Don't judge.
Don't judge now. Come on. Now.
I'm judging myself.
Hey,
That's really
don't
what I
judge.
do.
Don't judge yourself.
Don't judge now,
It's
baby.
efficiency.
Bro,
Anything else you've been doing, Pat?
Bro, I feel like I'm missing something so essential.
Call of Duty.
Why? Yeah, I've been playing some Call of Duty. That's
There
true.
you go. There you go.
I think oh yeah, dude. Okay, so I would say I'm just talking to more people that I probably never would have just hit up out of nowhere.
Oh,
Like
you're
yeah,
hitting
yeah,
up
that's true.
Like,
people.
Oh,
Can
just
you
like
elaborate?
yeah, I could elaborate. So it's kind of funny. Like I met these two since I work at the front desk at the dorms. I used to see these two girls a lot, Amy and Faye. No, stop. Anyway, so yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool friends, and like they're gonna be my neighbors next year.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Somehow that happened, like out of coincidence. So
Mhm.
yeah, no, we're like definitely getting closer as friends, and like they like K-pop and stuff as well. So it's kind of crazy how.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
They
Yes,
can
sir.
show
What
you
do
some
y'all
new
Some
things.
stands in here, huh?
They can show
Yeah.
you some new things.
Wow, that was good,
Thanks.
Xander. Did y'all
Thanks.
hear
Oh,
Xander?
I heard that. I caught that.
And
Uh-huh.
And they
Yeah,
know
but
about
Pat,
your
you also
reaction channel.
yeah, I was gonna say that you're also gonna start doing more of that, right?
Yeah, dude,
You
that's
said
true.
that in your video. Are you gonna like?
Nah, bro, I just came out with one today.
Yeah,
Yes,
Xander.
sir. Link in the
Yeah.
bio.
You did?
Yeah, I swear.
I didn't see it.
Damn, my notifications are messing. No, I'm
When?
just kidding.
Oh, 3 hours ago. Oh, that's why I didn't
Yeah.
check in the past 3 hours.
But yeah,
Wow.
That's good, Pat.
yeah, I'm excited for that as well. I honestly, dude, I'm almost at 5K subscribers, so like I kind of need to find something. I need to find something to post, like some special thing,
Like a
Like, I don't
celebration
know.
thing.
like a dance cover or something.
Ooh, do that. You can do that. That's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Okay,
good idea.
Bro, I just don't know if I can handle it or not.
You can
Yeah.
handle it.
Man, you can handle
You
it.
can
You can
handle
handle
it.
If
you
you can
can.
put stuff in the oven, you can dance cover.
What?
Mhm.
I mean,
right.
I'll try.
Nice.
Anything else? Is there anything else that I've been trying to get better at? Oh yeah, I mean, it's not great, but like Ryan and I, we're trying to do our shoe reselling,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there
but
you go.
it's
Yeah.
been a
Go
little
crazy. Go crazy.
it's been a little, I don't know how to feel about it, but
It's all luck.
maybe it'll get better in, a few months. Like people will start
Buying more
actually
shoes.
Awesome.
craving colorways more and like, oh,
Right.
okay,
I
actually,
feel
you
like
know
it
what?
though, because once this is over, people are gonna want to start buying again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's gonna
Because
boom.
it'll be summertime too, or like hopefully summertime.
Yeah, hopefully by
Yeah, you better
summertime.
hope.
Yeah,
You better hope.
Hopefully
Yeah,
I think
no.
we're all hoping.
Ooh, you better move. All right,
Ooh.
nice. Anything else to add, Pat?
Hmm.
Anything else
Yes.
to add to the
I
class?
feel like we need, well, I don't know. This is just an idea for viewers and for us. You know how you were talking about like we could watch stuff together, like on someone's Netflix? What was that app called
Oh
again?
yeah, it was like the Netflix party.
Bro,
You
yeah.
got Netflix and
I
shit
just
together?
I
I just
wanna
wanted
do
to
it.
try that. I just wanted to try that
Yeah.
and bring it up in the podcast because I feel like more people should do that too. So, we just
Hell
kind of
yeah.
feel
Netflix and
closer.
chill with each other.
And
That's a
then we're
good
gonna
idea.
Discord while we sleep, right?
Yeah,
Might
that's
as
what
well,
Q and
we're at
Xander
that
do.
point.
Oh, sorry, wrong chat, my bad, wrong chat.
That's what Xander and Q do.
Oh
Wrong
yeah,
chat.
Xander and Q have already done it actually.
What's wrong with that?
Whew.
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Wait, what?
You come to bed.
All right, I think we need to
Ryan,
move on to the next.
Okay.
Yeah,
Who would
let's
like to
move
go
on to
next?
Ryan since he's being
No,
all.
no.
What have
Move
you
on
been
to
doing, huh,
Xander.
Ryan? What have you been doing,
Move on to
Ryan?
Xander. Move on to Xander.
No, Ryan gets to go next.
No,
Yeah,
we're already
yeah,
talking
see what
about
he
how
does.
Xander's sleeping. Why not just elaborate and just keep going?
No,
Come on,
why don't we
Xandy.
just move to
Come on,
Ryan?
Xandy. Go, Xander.
Mm-mm.
Talk about your drama.
My
Oh.
drama?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ryan, just go. What have
I'm
you
not
been doing,
going
Ryan?
All right, you two want to be so rude
Okay,
tonight.
Ryan,
Jeez.
how are you handling the quarantine and what you've been up to?
I wouldn't say it's good, but I also wouldn't say it's bad.
Nice.
Let me-
elaborate.
Let me talk about it, okay?
Yeah.
Because I already like staying home. I don't really like to go out that much.
Right.
So I'm already kind of like okay
In
with the
your
fact
zone.
that we have to stay on. Yeah, because I already like being like, at home and in my room. Not more than I like being outside, but I'm just more comfortable with doing that.
Like you're cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. And plus I kind of, being that my dad is like a nurse and like how it's affected him,
Right.
I kind of want everyone else to stay home too.
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
it's just getting too close to home for me, especially.
yeah.
So I'm kind of like taking this more seriously because whenever we filmed our last podcast, we all obviously we all weren't taking it too serious
Yeah, we were
because
still
we were
together,
met up
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've kind of like come to terms with it now, like that we need to do this. So it's not
Right.
like really like, affecting me too hard. It's just the fact that I don't get to see like my friends or my girlfriend.
Mhm.
That's kind of the hard
Yeah.
part
Right.
is that like we don't get to like hang out besides play video games,
Yeah.
because I want us all to like, hang out, have another good time. You know what I'm saying?
One time.
But we don't really get that luxury right now, which is
Right.
fine. Like that's the thing though. I'm fine with it right now.
Mhm.
Like I'm okay with us taking that break. Especially since we have, video games to
Yeah.
keep
It's
us
not
going,
like, right. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
even though we don't see each other, we're still talking to each other and
Mhm.
keeping up with each other, which is good,
Exactly. So like that's what I mean. Like it's not a bad thing, but it's not that of a good thing. But I mean, I guess it's helped out with school, right?
Oh, it's definitely helped out with
I
school.
guess it has helped out with school. Although
Definitely,
now that everything's online, kind of feel like they just added so much shit.
they did.
At least
yeah.
I felt like that because now that everything's online, like or especially this week, I've had so much homework. Like this week was really jam packed with homework, and I'm only taking 3 classes. And I have like 2 projects and like an essay. And then,
no way.
Yeah, and then me and Xander have our accounting class. We had like homework due today. Yesterday.
It's not even hard though. So
Yeah, it's not hard, but it's just like something we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another thing on top of another thing. And also another thing is like I have a fucking group presentation on online class.
How?
Which is like, bro,
through a Zoom?
Really? Yeah, no, I honestly don't know, but like it's just like why are we doing this?
What the heck?
And especially because my English class is like she's on a whole different level of annoying, man. I wish I got Xander's teacher, dude.
You
don't understand how badly I wish I got Xander's teacher, man. Because this teacher is just on another level of
just
annoying.
Doing too much.
She is doing way too much, man.
Yeah, that's
like
that's
especially with that essay I had to do an in-class essay online. I had 100 minutes.
Yeah,
it's timed. And I didn't know what the prompt was until I got into the thing. So it's like, I don't even really know what I'm really studying for because I can't, I don't really have that teacher contact,
Right.
She only like gives us like so much information in the online. So I mean, online classes, like I've been taking online classes, so it's not that hard, but for this semester, it's just like kind of piling up a little bit more than I thought it would be.
I feel you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone else is having that same experience, but
yeah,
but I definitely
I kind of feel that too, but I'll get into it more after you guys.
Yeah. But besides school, honestly, I haven't been doing that much, to be honest. I've just been playing video games with you guys. I've been.
It's okay.
I feel like that's the majority of
that meme where Tyler 1's head was indented. That's me right now.
Oh
like,
gosh.
Because I'm like always on my computer. It's like either I'm on my computer trying to cop, or I'm on my computer playing with you guys. Like there's never.
Homework.
Even that we're doing homework. Like I don't ever really take my headphones off, so like it's kind of bad. But the good thing though about like kind of staying home is like kind of have more time to like think more creatively. Like I've been writing down some short films or like even some music video ideas I have, especially for Abel's new album, which we'll talk about that more. But
he called him Abel.
Yeah, I call him Abel. He's my best
that's
friend.
His real name, baby.
That's his real name. So yeah, I've been writing like things down in my notebook and kind of like thinking of things like that,
that's really
trying to
good.
think creatively and like get ready for I mean, if we have a summer, I want to take advantage of it and like film,
plan it out now
because
do later.
I'd rather plan it out now, do it and then do it later when I have it all organized and
That's
actually
smart.
have like a story like kind of established instead of just winging it like usual.
Oh my god, we always do that.
Working on the weekend like usual. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing.
That's good to hear, especially the creative part because knowing you, like you always have these film ideas and like you always get inspired by like the new songs that we listen to and like you have a lot of ideas but it's good that you're taking your time to and being smart to just plan it out right now and then like kind of picking and choosing which one we'll do later. Hopefully we can.
Hopefully we can do it sometime.
But no, that's good. You're taking advantage of the time for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else to add, Ryan?
Good. And then you also get to like work from home too, like make money from home because you're.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing, okay, so I don't know if this is like too much information, but like prior to this, like I had a fucking job interview and it went so well, and like I had a really good plan because I was gonna do the sneaker reselling, which I've already made like a good amount of money doing. But I was like, if I have the job, it's like, it's more money on top of that. So I was oh, this summer is gonna be a great summer because I actually have a lot of money to spend now. Because the job interview was so good, but now the fucking hotel shut down. It's like, like wow, I just got
unfortunate, man.
Like the week of, dude, it just happened
it really
to hit.
was.
Just happened to hit, but like even if I got the job, I wouldn't be working anyways because the hotel got shut down.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like the only thing, the timing is pretty bad.
It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, maybe it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
I think money is like the most like biggest concern with most of the people in America right now. So
Almost definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to do what I can while I'm home. So
right.
Yeah,
That's good. At
just
least you
trying
have
to
that
take
revenue.
advantage of what we have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least you have that revenue, or like that other route to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Anything else to add, Ryan?
No, I think I'm good.
Nice. Xander, you want to go next?
Oh, you guys are so productive. I don't do anything.
Let's hear from
Okay, Xander, start with how.
Let's just hear about your Animal Crossing island.
Oh, that's
okay.
That's
no, Xander, start with just how it affects you right now. Like how you feeling?
how I'm feeling, huh? I feel like you're my therapist right now. You're like, you're like trying to like pick me apart.
So
But,
how are you feeling today?
I think it's very similar, especially with like how we get news and everything. It just gets worse every day.
Oh
So,
man, it does. Yeah.
like it just really sucks. Just like opening like Twitter or something, and all you see is just like
More sad news.
yeah, like there's nothing like they'll try to like put good news out there, but it's like it's cool. It's nice to look at. It gives hope, but it's like it's not really any time soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still depressing. No
Really
matter
sucks.
what.
yeah, I definitely could
It's been
agree.
pretty depressing.
Yeah. So that doesn't really put me in a good mood.
Right.
Every day. Cause because usually when you like I check social media, I just like I look for something funny, and then that'll kind of like that'll help me. I still see like funny stuff, but like I see a lot more about like what's going on and everything, and how much
Right.
it sucks for everybody.
hmm
And it's like it kind of makes me think too. It's I feel like I'm very like fortunate being, or I think we're all pretty fortunate being where we're at, because we get to like like our parents get to work from home too and everything like that,
hmm
Yeah.
or are still working at least too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and I think I read something, we're at like a record for unemployment right now, which is like which is like
Where's
crazy.
that?
And it's like the record is like it blows out like the previous record I remember seeing,
Uh-huh.
because I think like the previous one it wasn't even like at 1 million, but now it's like at 6 million. So I'm like, oh
my
jeez.
god, that's crazy.
It's like, oh,
Bad
That's
whenever they
actually
have to
insane.
do a bill, bro, like to give us money. 'Cause
yeah,
they didn't do that before.
it really sucks.
They really.
It
But
does.
I guess to keep myself productive. I mean, for school, it hasn't really changed, because I literally go to class I go to the campus for one class, and that's it, because that's all I really need. Since
Yeah,
I'm pretty
most
much
of your
almost
classes are
done.
online already.
Yeah, and then I luckily like the class that I do have in person, she hasn't added more, which I know you like some like you and Ryan have. Like
hmm
for some reason they added more work to
Oh
make
my
up
god, yeah.
for like not being in person, which I don't get, but whatever.
I
It's
don't
like
get it
class.
either.
But yeah, so it's like it's not really changed. Like my workload for school hasn't really changed. I'm kind of doing the same thing. Like, oh yeah, well, me and Ryan's accounting class just started. I guess something that's been added, but
Mhm.
even then, it's not much.
Right.
And then my classes are just relatively like easy.
Nice. That's good. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not even learning anything right now at this point. And that's the thing that sucks too, is how we have our classes all online now, but like no one's learning anything. So
Yeah, it's really hard.
That's
Like,
how
it-
Oh
feels.
shoot!
it really
I forgot to
makes,
talk
like,
about that.
I think about that and it makes me feel
Oh, you
really
can add it to
bad
it,
for
probably.
like literally everybody in school, because like no one's learning everything. It's like it's such a waste of time.
And money.
Yeah, it's
For
pretty bad.
it's a waste of time for everybody.
It
It's like
is.
Yeah,
no
even the
point.
professors too.
Yeah. So yeah, it really sucks. But I guess we just gotta keep doing schoolwork. I guess.
We just gotta keep it
Just gotta
going.
grind it out,
Yeah.
bro. Just gotta grind it
Just
out.
gotta
Yeah,
pass,
but it's
man.
fine. We got a couple months, so
Yeah, it could have been.
it's not
worse,
like it could have started like when we started school, but like
honestly.
Yeah,
at
it's
least
almost
at
over,
least it was a bit later.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
but yeah, besides school, it's like I don't really do much either. Video games, but that's like usual, and I can't even play video games for that long.
Mhm.
Like unless it's like with you guys, because there's not. It's more entertaining because we joke around.
It's like kind
and
of
stuff.
enjoyable playing alone.
Yeah, and when I play
Yeah.
alone, I'm just like, oh, I get tired of this.
I feel
Yeah.
you there. Yeah.
So it really does suck. But I haven't played Animal Crossing, so
Yeah.
if I can't live my life here, I'll live my life over there.
Dude, that's what I was saying when it came out. I was like, bro, life here is so much
Yeah.
better.
No, dude, I was thinking about it. Oh my god. this is my conspiracy theory. They started it all in America.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
God.
Because the game came out right when everything in America happened.
It did.
I'm just like, oh, this is
Interesting.
And like, dude, literally, it's probably like one of the most talked about things I see on Twitter too.
Animal Crossing,
like across like everyone.
Yeah,
I see that game.
Not even just like
so much,
like hardcore gamers, like just like even casual gamers.
Dude, because like Animal Crossing, that's like I've always known it as like a niche sort of game. Like it definitely wasn't like mainstream. I knew it like, I just knew it because I just happened to play. Those were the games I happened to play like on the DS that I found.
Right.
And then like when I was younger, no one really knew what it was or played it, but now everyone's like playing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, and the Switch is sold out because of this goddamn game.
It is. Yeah,
it's like
people are flipping switches now, bro.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. It's crazy like how like Switches are sold out because it's like damn, dude,
we got nothing to do, man.
No one has anything to do.
Yeah, everyone had that same idea.
Yeah, we're all buying like video games and stuff. That's like really crazy to me.
It is.
Yeah.
And how like streaming services have like they got like the most like concurrent viewers and shit.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god,
it's crazy.
And then and then they say they have to like throttle everything, like all streaming and everything. I was like, oh man, dude, this is wild. Like we're literally getting like a glimpse into the future because of that. I'm just like, what the?
Yeah, the capacity is just like
not
there.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Unprecedented.
Yeah. It's other than like playing video game stuff, like I can't work either.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
Yeah, where we work, we can't really do that anymore, but that's fine because we get unemployment. So
yeah,
we live off right now.
We live off of pennies.
But yeah, another good thing is too is like we don't like necessarily like we're lucky we don't have to spend our money like that. Yeah. Which is like we're very. I feel very fortunate about that.
That too. Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I think
I haven't gone to the gas station in like a month or something.
Dude, oh my god! I think I sent you the picture of the gas, dude. It was like $2.65. I was just like, what the? I was like,
it was so cheap.
What is going on? I was like, dude, like earlier, like this year, we see it at like close, or like last year, we see it like almost at like $4.
Yeah,
bro. I was like, dude, what is going on? It's crazy, man.
It's weird to think about though, because like comparing the time right now to whenever we first heard about it in January and people were panicking, you know, those lines were fucking at the gas station were so long. Do you remember those times?
Yeah, I remember. It wasn't in January. I think like closer to February, right?
February. Yeah, February. I think I sent a picture to you guys. I'm not sure, and OG Bloods, but like their lines at fucking Safeway were
yeah, I remember.
And now like it's just dead.
And even the lines to the grocery stores were like really crazy at one point.
Yeah, it's all hectic. Yeah, because we're in a weird spot right now. It's like everybody like we're kind of set in the lifestyle right now, and like everybody is it's literally just like we're all just waiting, and it really sucks.
Yeah, and we're just
that's at least how I feel. I'm like literally like just waiting for something to happen too.
Dude, me too.
Yeah, we're just waiting. We're literally waiting for like the to go good. You know, like we can leave the house now and like shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not even like the matter of just like going outside. It's just like it like literally paused everything in life. So it's like I can't do anything.
Aspect.
No.
Yeah, what did it pause, Xander?
It paused me going to work. It paused a lot of like it paused everything's getting delayed now. All the movies.
And
literally every movie. Oh yeah, like in some games, like everything's getting delayed. And it's like it really sucks because that means like we don't have anything to look forward to. Yeah. Like we definitely don't have anything to look forward to anymore.
Right.
Besides like some music, which is good.
Still coming out,
we got a lot of music like recently too.
Yeah, a lot of music, yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing I like that's been like something I've looked forward to or like waited for during this time. Other than that, I don't really it's like it kind of sucks not having anything to look forward to.
Right. Yeah, it sucks too because you know, a lot of small businesses because you know people aren't going to those businesses anymore. They're not going out. Like,
yeah, that really sucks because like we see everything about like how we should support them too, but like at the same time, it's like we're kind of stuck because like you want to like really go outside to I mean, some people might not be comfortable too either.
Mhm.
So
It's hard to. Yeah.
I think it's like it's really hard to be like a citizen.
Just a normal. Like,
We're literally
yeah,
all just like living. So
yeah, living inside in rocks.
yeah,
Bro, that's a whole ass movie right there.
It is, bro. It really is. So, anything else to add, Xander?
anything else to add? I like how you say like every time.
I just want to make sure we all get everything out first.
I mean, we could just have this as a normal conversation. You can just keep adding on to whatever
Yeah,
you want to say. We don't necessarily. Yeah.
Yo.
All right, your turn. No,
Yeah.
Pat, you wanted to add something about school?
Yeah. I totally keep spacing it out how much it's affecting other people, because like I'm so used to like never studying with anybody or like never learning with other people. Like I always do stuff on my own.
Mhm.
So it pretty well feels the same. But like for so many people, it's not going to be the case. And even teachers too, dude. Like I've seen so many of my teachers just so stressed out. Like they're kind of panicking in some ways.
Yeah,
like they're not
understandably,
even they're not even what do you call it? Like posting the assignments properly and stuff on
Yeah. Oh
Canvas.
my
Like,
god, I hate that. Dude.
like there's just a lot of stuff.
They're going bonkers too.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad because
Absolutely mad.
it's not really like always part of their job description, or like for me especially, dude, like a lot of music stuff is very hands-on, you know, like working in the studio and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
true.
so crazy that they're trying to like mediate
to
it.
online.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Or like, dude, I was in an a cappella group and like it's gone now. Like that's
Yeah,
so
you can't even
weird.
do it. Yeah.
Like literally my teacher, she just put the assignment, she's like, just sing your part with the backing track.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
So I'm
dude,
like,
that's so
yo,
sad.
That's
Yeah.
terrible, man.
Yeah, like the whole point of the class is just.
Yeah, it's just
yeah, honestly, the whole point of the class is literally like to like kind of, you know, how we've had with Mr. Butler, is just to like feel the community, I guess, through music.
most
So it's
definitely.
like, I don't know, at least like it obviously sucks right now in the moment, but at the same time, like I'm pretty sure Mr. Butler would tell us the same thing, you know,
Right.
like never take what you have for granted when it comes to those sort of things, because you know, it's like literally it's right in front of us right now. Like there's nothing that we should ever be, you know, like super selfish about when it comes to getting to see other people and like be around other people.
Yeah, now that we don't have it.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And like I would love to play some Animal Crossing, but I really don't think I can cough up a Switch right now.
No,
So,
don't do it.
Yeah.
Like I can tell you right now, like all the people who's bought like a Switch, they're not gonna touch it
yeah, right.
at all.
Crossing. Mm-hmm.
Because there's literally like it's not really like something you play for a long time. Because it's like it's all like kids games and stuff.
I can speak from experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ryan has one. He doesn't.
Doesn't
I
touch
never
play it.
play it.
I mean-
don't play it.
Yeah, like even same for me. Even though I have mine, I didn't really play it too much until like recently, for like Pokemon and stuff, and now Animal Crossing. But
Right. Yeah, it's just something to do right now because we don't have anything else to do.
But it's still surprising to see how many people are actually playing Animal Crossings right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.
everyone wants to have a good time in the virtual world.
Everyone's buying
Which
this.
is funny. That's why I say it's like such a conspiracy, because like this kind of game at this sort of time, I was like, dude.
Yeah, it was like literally a perfect storm because like,
Something's
hit
fishy
different.
up in here,
It
man.
hit different, right?
it hit different.
Dude,
All right,
hit different.
Should,
That's the kid
should I
say.
go? My turn to
Yeah, I
start?
think I feel bad that you're the host and you've been waiting hella long to talk.
No, you're good, man.
I don't
Speak,
feel bad.
D-bag.
All right, but yeah,
I shall
go ahead
speak.
and we'll go off of
He
you.
has spoken.
Yeah, the quarantine or like the whole situation with COVID-19 has been, like Xander said, really depressing. It's really hard because it just feels like the situation is getting worse every day, and more people are dying, and it's spreading even more, and it's really frustrating here in America because I feel like a lot of us aren't taking it as seriously as we should. Especially towards the beginning of when it started coming into America, like, that's how it got spread. It's because we didn't, shut down immediately. But it's good that we're now taking action and we're all aware of it. And, we're all just, like Xander said, we're all just waiting to get back to some like normality. But for me, it definitely affected me because one, for school, I was only taking in-person classes except for like the exception of one class. I was taking a lot of classes, like 16 units. So it was definitely very tiring during the weekday because I was going to class every day. I was having night classes. And it's cool that I don't have to go to that anymore. Like I could sleep in and stuff. But those classes were definitely easier in person. You know, like I feel like I learned better in most classes through a lecture. So it's been really harder for me because I'm not learning as well as I normally would. And I felt like I was already in my zone during the semester. And then now this happened. It really shook up my like workflow. And like the past couple weeks, I felt like I was like being super lazy and like unmotivated. And it's really hard for me to focus on school at work, at home. Like I kind of need that classroom environment to learn. So it's been a little tough on me, especially because they're adding even more homework because of online. Yeah, like my history class, it was literally just go to a lecture and take a test. But now he added like discussions. You gotta read the text and do questions.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. Tests have been easier though.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you know why.
I
So
don't
it's
know
cool.
why.
It's cool in that way, but you know I could work at my own pace, but it's definitely been harder to work from home for me. Aside from school, what I've also been doing is working a lot on the podcast. Actually, even though we haven't recorded, like we took a big hiatus, like a month-long hiatus, and that was like, you know, we were just kind of figuring out what to do. Like I was talking to all you guys, like, you know, how you guys felt about transitioning to online.
Right. Yeah.
You know, we weren't planning to do that at first, and we even did an episode back in March, and we still were together. But then, you know, as the situation got worse, like it just felt necessary. Like we probably shouldn't see each other. So even though we haven't recorded, I've been still working on it. Like it was a plan. Me and Ryan were thinking of like to move the podcast to some audio services like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And that was definitely an idea from the start, but we were already doing the video, and the workload and the time it takes to produce the video portion of it was kind of getting in the way of like, how can I do audio as well? And now that I have the time to do that is dope, because I finally pumped it out. It took way longer than I thought it was going to be, because I had to literally go back to every video, export the audio, upload it into my website. And luckily my website has an RSS feed, because Spotify and Apple Music is not as simple as just uploading the track like you would on like YouTube. Like you had to have like a podcast feed. So I had to work on, kind of had to learn how that worked first. And I'm just happy it turned out the way it did. So, you know, it's good that we're on different services now, not just YouTube. We could possibly reach a bigger audience. So that's definitely a big step for our podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I'm having Ryan work on a video too. So I'm excited for that. I know he's going to have a lot of fun with that. So yeah, now that we have the time, we can definitely do that. So yeah, that's kind of my creative outlet right now. It's still frustrating that I can't go out and shoot. Like, you know, like now I had this free time, like I thought I was going to work, and I thought like, oh yeah, we could still hang out and like take photos and stuff, but like we can't right now. So it's frustrating in that way, but at least we have the podcast is to keep us busy. Aside from the podcast, what else have I been doing? A lot of video games still. I've been watching more movies, and actually I've been starting to work out again, believe it or not. Yeah, like now I got the time, and I have like literally no excuse because I have nothing else to do. So I'm actually going outside. I'm like going on runs, but thankfully like on the
Ultra Boost.
What's that?
I was like, use those Ultra Boosts.
Right. Yeah, no, it's good for me because I'm not really active, an active person right now. So it's nice to be back in that groove and there's no excuse for me because I literally have nothing else to do. So that's what's motivating me to continue with that, which is, it feels great. And it's nice because on the trail that I run on, it's not too many people, so it's not like I'm in like a crowded area, like or on like a basketball court or a gym or something like that. Like it's just just outside.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like we're pretty lucky that we like have the space.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, especially living where we're at.
Sorry,
that's pretty much what I've been doing.
Oh shoot! Wait, what happened? Did something get cut out?
No, I think we're just.
That's not something that got cut out. That's why.
Pregnant pause.
Just quiet.
This is so bad. They're like, so it's so hard with just like the talking.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
that's
true.
Yeah, it sucks. I guess that's like literally gonna. This is what we're saying now. It's gonna be our lives for the next like couple months, which kind of sucks.
Bro, imagine if it's longer.
I really hope not, man.
My parents and I have been discussing that, and we're like, oh shit. You're like, imagine if it's really the case.
I know, it's gonna be really sad.
Yeah, it sucks. That's crazy. Because like there's a possibility too of like say we're able, like they lift like the restrictions and stuff, like it's very possible that it could just like a second wave could come. Like that's what I fear the most, actually. It's not like having it for a long time, but it's like just like more waves of this coming.
Yeah,
because it's very possible with especially how contagious it is, and especially with where we live. It's just like as soon as people hear we're able to go out, of course they're gonna go out, and they're not gonna think of like being cautious anymore. And that's why we see things like we can't really go back to like normal, what we consider normal anymore, because like we actually have to address this and like fix the way we live because of it. That's which really sucks. And I don't think everyone's been realizing that. Everyone's just been realizing like, oh, I'm trying to go outside, like which I get it, like I totally get it. But it's like you have to
be a little
take
more mindful.
Things into account. Yeah,
it's literally gonna change everything.
If you don't want to go back inside. So
right.
I hope everybody realizes that.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah, of course. I'm quite the epidemiologist. I don't even know if that's what the profession's called.
I'm pretty sure you got it, dude. I think you actually got it on the dot. But yeah, no, you're right though. That is really scary to think about. Like, I can just picture people, even older than us, like still not thinking of that.
Yeah,
still not being mindful of that.
Because even like the thing that sucks about where we live too, it's like healthcare isn't like available like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it even more possible because the people who can't really get healthcare and everything, or who can't like really live in like a safer environment for this kind of case, it's like that brings more possibility.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very scary, man.
It is scary, and it is sad. But I guess that's how it is for now. We all got to suffer through it. So
at least we got each other.
Hopefully we'll learn.
But
anyways, on a lighter note,
right?
On a lighter note,
actually, this is even a lighter note because it's the Weeknd, and he's always sad. But yeah, his album came out.
You know what's funny is when you were talking about the Weeknd, I thought you meant the actual Weeknd, like coming up.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, the Weeknd.
Oh my god!
Tomorrow. I got lots of plans.
God.
All right, but anyway,
the Weeknd, he dropped his stuff, his album, which is
Daddy dropped some
really,
stuff.
I think we all really liked it.
Yes, sir.
Darren loved it.
I loved it. I did love it.
Yeah, I really liked it too.
That's
my first. This is the first album I like actually listened from him.
Me too,
like front to back.
Yeah, like the entire thing. Ooh, and then like I can say like all the songs are pretty solid, which is really good.
I agree with that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Which so I really
like he's been known for his like style of singing for so long, right? But like he kind of changed it up to some extent.
He did. Yeah.
He did. Yeah, Darren was talking about that too when I was talking about
that. I think is like the highlight of it for me because. Like I definitely understand why an artist sticks to their style because it's like what they're known for and it's what made them famous,
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's super cool to see that they're also not scared to like take a risk. And usually it's going to pay off, to be honest with you, because like especially
cases,
if you're the Weeknd, bro. Like,
oh yeah, of course.
you're already unique to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be spicy.
Yeah, like I was talking about it with Darren too, and then like because I didn't really listen to his past stuff, and I forgot what we were saying there. And like his past stuff, it was like when he was trying to change it, it didn't really like hit that well.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Like
elaborate?
Starboy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like this album because it's kind of like a mix of everything he's been doing. Like if you look back on his discography, you know, he started with a very dark, moody R&B, you know, like talking about drugs and sex and like it's like super dark. And throughout his recent stuff in the 2010s, oh, actually, I'm sorry, his stuff is all throughout 2010s. I guess the later half of 2010s. He started to transition to more like pop songs. Like he had like the bangers like in Beauty Behind the Madness like The Hills, or you got the pop songs like Can't Feel My Face or like Starboy. And his last full length album, Starboy, didn't really hit with me. I mean, you know, I listened to it and I liked it at the time. But looking back at it now, or actually even at the time, I wasn't a big fan of it. It's just because he really transitioned like even more further into pop. Like if you look at the big songs from the album, like I Feel It Coming, like that's like just total pop, right?
Yeah.
I'll be coming too.
Yeah, and like he even tried to do like some darker songs on that album, but like it wasn't dark enough. Like, you know, it kind of felt safe, and like it felt like he was transitioning too deep into the pop realm where it felt too safe. It didn't feel unique enough. And then he came out with another EP after that called My Dear Melancholy, and it did finally come back to his darker R&B roots, which a lot of Weeknd fans wanted. But looking back at it now, I think that EP sounded too similar to his older stuff. Like if you put those songs into the trilogy compilation, like it wouldn't sound too much different. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But when now he took a two-year break and like was working on this album for that long, and with After Hours, it feels like a mix of everything. Like he took his dark roots, added some pop songs in there that feels a little dark, but come from like, if you listen to the lyrics, it comes from like a dark place. And he even like changed up his whole sound. Like it has very much like 80s inspired sound to it. Like there's a bunch of synths, which I love, and like Blinding Lights and In Your Eyes just sound like ripped straight from the 80s. Or even like the darker songs like After Hours, like or Repeat After Me, you hear the synths in the background, or Alone Again, you hear the synths. Like it's a really cool direction that he took his music. Like I feel like it's like every song here is like you said, Xander, is really solid. Where in his past albums, it felt like, even like his older stuff, like it felt like some songs weren't that great. Like there were filler in there.
Yeah.
Especially with Starboy, I felt like there was filler. But here, like it's concise and every song is like at least solid, if not amazing.
Yeah, because I think because I've never like been as big of a Weeknd fan as you. Cause, like you introduced him to me and everything, but I never went into his albums like that. And then when I like tried to, like it would just all sound the same. Like all like slower songs and the darker songs would kind of sound the same to me.
That's true. I can't argue with you there. Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's weird because like the first time I listened to this album, a couple of songs did sound very similar at first, like through the first listen through. But then like I'm really bad when I listen to the album like for the first time. I don't really like.
You're not paying attention to
just it. I don't really like really pay attention to it. And then this like I listened to it a second time, and then actually ended up really liking it because all the slower songs they had like their own kind of twist to it with his like sticking to his own style and everything, which I really like.
Yeah.
And that's why in general I don't really get into like slower songs like that, because it's really hard for me to get into them because they all kind of sound the same.
Yeah.
It's even worse because like, you know, all of them are going to talk about the same thing.
Right.
But yeah, I really like how he like, I don't know, his style is just different.
Yeah, he just made it more unique, and each song sounded different.
Yeah, it's like it makes you want to listen to it more, and it's really fun. And then like you said, he threw in like other songs too that sound like completely different. And ripped straight from the 80s, which is like really like I really like how he did it too, because we're in a weird point of time where everything is being like remade, kind of.
Yeah, that's true.
But for some reason, I never really thought about it. It's like I've never really heard it yet. Like as hard as he did it too, because it's really 80 vibes. And then I'm glad he did it the way he did it too, because it doesn't make it seem like he's kind of like
forcing it.
Because when you remake, like when people remake something, it's like obviously like they're just trying to bring back nostalgia. Right. But that's the cool thing about music too. It's like it's just a genre, really. Yeah. And then so like he kind of like brought it back and everything into his own style, and they're really fun to listen to.
Almost definitely, man.
Yeah. I really like it.
Yeah.
Even like the bonus tracks, I really like them too. Even though you could tell they're bonus tracks, but I really like the what's it called? I really like that song. I was like, oh, that's a really good song.
I like that one too. Yeah, that one definitely called back to his older stuff too.
Yeah, definitely did.
Yeah, I like how you brought up the 80s stuff too, because I feel like it actually fits the album pretty well. Like leading up to like just hearing the singles, first we got Heartless, and that was like just a total like kind of like more like a rap banger. Then we got Blinding Lights, which is like the polar opposite. So we didn't know what we were into, but now hearing the full album, like every song kind of has that 80s inspired background to it, even the slower songs. Especially with the theme of like the theme of being in Vegas. That's kind of what he kind of like kind of what he brought to it. Yeah, like I like that, because I felt like the synths in the 80s kind of fit Vegas, like you think like nightlife, you think neon lights, and you think casino sounds. Like that's just how the vibe is, and because of that, the 80s pop songs don't feel out of place next to the slow songs, which is dope.
Yeah, it's really good.
I feel like me and Xander were talking a lot about it. What about you?
Yeah. No, I was just about to say, it was really funny how people were like, why does it look like The Weeknd's trying to do 24 karat magic right now or something like that?
His fit, his look.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
That's another thing too. Like he totally changed his look. Like he like took on this like persona of
like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, damn near like Igor. Like Igor. Yeah. That's true.
Because we've never really seen that side of The Weeknd before.
Yeah, it was always
where
like
he's done. I just feel like he's like kind of just expanding his creativity now.
Most definitely.
And you can definitely tell in the music.
Yeah, it's like a total reinvention of everything about him.
I mean, I still got the vibes from like every album he's created. Maybe not too much Starboy, but like My Dear Melancholy, like that second song, it reminded what is it called? Too Late. Like that song. Yeah, that song.
Still got that vibes,
It just gave me that fucking that melancholy type of vibe, and like the music just like there's some songs that are like still dark, but I don't know why I kind of got like I get like this. He does really good like making songs like in like an ambient form, and I think that's what makes him so popular. And I don't know, like just that type of music is like my type of vibe. Like that's the Abel vibe that I fuck with so heavily.
Yeah,
and I think that's why I love this album so badly.
Right. Yeah, he like mixed his original sound. That what you're explaining is kind of what he started with, and he like made it. He like put some
improved
good writing. Yeah, they're really good. Put some really cool production behind it. Cool direction. Good writing.
And then like the songs you guys are talking about, like the more poppy songs, like In Your Eyes and like Save Your Tears. Like I wasn't really that big of a fan of like the poppy songs in Starboy. Like what was that one?
I feel it coming.
Yeah, I feel it coming. Like I wasn't a big fan of that type of poppy vibe, but because he added like that 80s kind of feel to those poppy songs.
They feel unique.
I don't know. It just it
doesn't feel poppy at all.
Yeah, it doesn't feel poppy, but you can tell it's more.
It's that type of song.
You can tell that it's more directed towards that type of audience, basically.
Yeah.
But
Ryan, you're
all in
telling me,
all,
like,
I really enjoyed this shit.
Yeah, me too. And Ryan, you're telling me this is like your favorite Weeknd album. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more on that?
I would, but there's Yeezys coming out right now that I'm trying to get.
Okay. Pat, are you getting the Yeezys too?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why I've been
for
really
sure.
quiet.
This is our life right now.
Right? Yeah.
I've been so quiet because of that very thing.
I know.
No, you're
me
good,
too.
man. You're good. Okay, well, me and Xander will talk more then.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can still actually.
Well,
I'm in queue now, so if you want me to add some stuff on there.
Yeah.
What's your like favorite songs off the album? You can choose like
Ooh,
top 3 if you want, if like
all
one is
right,
too
top
hard.
3. Okay, we'll see. The problem is I'm probably just gonna pick Heartless and Blinding Lights, and
Oh
then
yeah.
That's
after
okay.
that, shit, dude. I think Save Your Tears, maybe.
That one's a good one. I love that one.
Yeah, that one's good.
But I think my overall take from it, like
Yeah, I
as a
wanna hear that.
whole, is just like with all the 80s songs, like I like how Xander brought up how people just want to try to like do this quick nostalgia grab. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't necessarily put that much thought into it. Like it's kind of half-assed, not
It's
gonna lie.
like
with
a
some
carbon
people.
copy. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think kind of like it's funny how we're talking about like how we haven't really seen this persona from him. But like I feel like it actually fits him so well, and like him and his team probably like thought about that. They're like, "Oh shit, dude, you look tight as fuck as an '80s rock star or something," and they're like, "All right, let's go with it." And then yeah, like the music itself doesn't feel, I don't know, it just doesn't feel forced at all. Like it just feels like, I don't know if it's like necessarily true that it's like supernatural for him, but you know, like they worked on it way more to like to the
Right.
point where it does feel like.
It does feel like that for sure.
Yeah, because like that's the same feeling I kind of get with a lot of K-pop groups that are, you know, like that stand out. Is they're not necessarily like supernatural, like they're not born with it. It's not like something like that, you know what I mean? But it's just because they refine it down a lot, and like they discuss it a lot, and they like find what works and what doesn't, so that it does come off as more natural, like in the end product. And I think that's just kind of what happened. With the Weeknd in this given situation,
I
because
agree
like
with that for sure.
you even said, you know, like some of the past stuff, even though he went back to his darker side or whatever, you know, you said it came off as too generic as to what he's done before. Like that, literally, that proves the point. Is like you literally went back to the genre that you're known for, yet people still felt like it wasn't done as well.
Yeah.
So like it basically just shows you like taking your time is always going to be like the best answer, regardless of whether you stick with your genre or like you kind of try
It is.
something new.
Yeah, because even though people say like they want like the version of one, they never.
Right.
Because like, yeah, because like if you realize that most of the things we like back then, they're not really good. Like
yeah, they're like a product of their time.
Yeah, if you say like a video game, or like or like a certain like movie, like a movie, especially a movie.
Yeah, like a really old movie.
Yeah, because there are some like really bad movies I watched like back then as a kid. I thought it was like the best movie, but like now it's like really bad. It's like, why did I even like that?
Bro,
but that's the thing, when you like create something, if you're gonna like, if you want to please that audience again, you still have to put a spin onto it. You can't really go back to exactly how you once were.
That's good.
Because everybody wants something new.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
Everybody
But I noticed too, a lot more people are listening to this album too. Like, I mean, I think like he beat his own record too for like streaming and everything.
He did.
And I see him a lot more, and it's fun. It's so funny too, because I remember when like literally Darren was the only one who knew about the Weeknd. Yeah, this was like in middle school though.
Yeah, dude.
It's a long time ago, and it's so funny like seeing how like big he is now.
I know, it's crazy. Like
it's like really crazy.
Yeah, I even hear like blinding lights like in the news, like as a background.
Yeah, it's like
it's
whoa,
crazy.
what the heck? Like,
Oh, you mean TikTok?
TikTok, yeah, that's
I used to seeing that.
Yeah, no, it's a good point.
Good song. So I think we're doing. What was it? The original? Oh yeah. What are your favorite songs?
Oh yeah. Shoot, yeah, it's crazy because like literally every song here is great. I was thinking about a lot too, like as we were planning out the podcast, like which ones were my favorite. I'd say Blinding Lights is definitely number one for me. That's just like, you know, just the best song from the album in my opinion. number 2 would probably be Heartless as well. Like, even though it's a little different for the full album, it's like, you know, it's still, I think it's still important to the album. Like, it's part of that experience, you know. And third one's that's hard. I'd probably say After Hours. I know I just picked all the singles, but I think,
oh my god, that is so crazy.
But I think those are the best songs. Like,
yeah.
And like After Hours, like it definitely captured that dark mood that we wanted, but put a like a different spin towards it.
Yeah, it did.
But yeah,
no,
I love all
that one was really good too. Yeah.
What about you, Xander? What's your favorites?
Well, I just find it so like funny how like you like picked like the 3 singles.
Yeah, like the biggest fan.
yeah, it's like yeah, it's funny to see. But my top, I'd say my number 1 is definitely "Scared to Live." I really like that song.
Oh, that one's a good one. Yeah.
Especially oh my god,
in that one.
yeah. When I listened to it sequentially, the first time from "Hardest to Love" to "Scared to Live," I thought they were the same song.
Right.
Because it transition like that, but like, well, regardless, like that, that's a really nice transition from those 2 songs. I really like that.
I like that too.
But yeah, but the song itself is really good. I think that's definitely my favorite song.
It is.
And then number 2 for me would be Save Your Tears. I really like that kind of indie rock kind of thing going on right there.
Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, that's and it's like a different mood from like Scared to Live. I think that's how I base my top 3 is like off of different moods in the album. And then number 3, I think mine it'd probably be one of the 3 singles. I just can't pick between the 3. I really can't. Yeah, they're all really good. But maybe Blinding Lights, I'd say for number 3.
So iconic, man. It's gonna go down as like one of his best songs.
It's really good because it's so funny too because it's like when you hear that song, you think of "Take on Me."
Yeah, you do.
It's like it's so crazy, but then it's not that song, and it's actually like a really good song.
It is.
But yeah, I'd say those are the top 3. Oh, actually, I don't know. Okay, yeah, those are the top 3. I'll leave it at that.
Nice.
Because yeah, it is really hard for me.
Great choices. Hey Ryan, are you there? He's not there.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's your top 3 from the track list?
Okay.
I forgot to add Save Your Tears in that list, so remember that.
This is hard though, because I actually really like all the songs.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna go with Snow Child.
That
Repeat After Me. Yeah, Snow Child, Repeat After Me, and it's like a tie between Blinding Lights and Save Your Tears.
I feel you there. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the sad songs from him, so that's kind of like
why you picked those ones.
Yeah, why I picked those ones, and then the happier songs like Blinding Lights and Save Your Tears. Those were both really enjoyable.
Yeah, both equally good to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah.
Like when I first listened to them, it was really good. And that was just my first initial reaction. It's just like every song on here didn't blow me away, but like, you know, it felt different, which is why, you know.
Yeah. I think that's how The Weeknd is too. Like he doesn't really come out with songs that like really blow you away like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the fact that his style it's not really catered to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then like they're really good to like listen to.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you're just chilling and everything.
Yeah, like I haven't stopped listening to this album. Like I stopped listening to the Lil Uzi album, but like I come back every once in a while. But like with this album, I just can't stop listening to it.
Me too.
Yeah, he just had to come out at this time too, man.
I know. It was like the perfect time for him to come out, dude.
Perfect time.
Well, maybe he's part of the Animal Crossing conspiracy too.
Yeah, he's part of it. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he dropped that album the same day as Animal Crossing. And then he came out with a deluxe album with remixes. And then he came out with another deluxe with like bonus tracks.
Dude, he came out with like 3 deluxe albums.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was like, oh my gosh.
Really took advantage of that spotlight, man.
And he did it well too.
He did.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think it's The Weeknd's best album for sure. My favorite for sure. Yeah, I think it's his best one just because like
I could say the same.
yeah, I feel like every song here is just really good, whereas his past albums had filler, or feel like a product of his time. But I feel like a lot of these songs here are gonna go down as like his best songs, especially like Blinding Lights, and you know they're gonna be pop bangers for a while. Like
Yeah,
we're gonna keep
definitely.
seeing
Like
them.
like on the radio and stuff.
Oh, most
Like,
definitely.
yeah, he's definitely made some of those songs, which is good.
Yeah, I think he did a great job of like reinventing his own sound, but still incorporating like aspects of his old stuff, and creating something really special in his discography. So that's why it's my favorite and why I think it's his best.
Well, that's pretty good. How long are we at, Darren?
We are at 1 hour and almost 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I guess we get that was
solid.
good. Yeah, well, I guess that's what we've been. Or do you guys want to wrap it up right now?
Yeah, we could. Anything
Okay.
else to add?
Well,
I think.
yeah, I guess that's what we've been doing, guys. We've been stuck at home, being sad to the weekend. So
Yeah, playing Animal Crossing.
yeah.
Animal Crossings.
So like 3. Oh, that's another thing too. We did not mention. I don't know why we did not mention this, but we have been sleeping at like 5 a.m.
Oh, we did not have to mention that.
What? I think that's a commonality amongst all of us.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
what fucked me up. With
Oh
this.
my god.
Man, like I don't have to wake up early, so I really like went out the deep end, man.
Man,
Me and Ryan stayed up that one night. Like
No.
pulled it all night. No, we didn't do that. We didn't do that.
all right, fine. Tell them.
We pulled it all nighter. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all
I'll tell them. So basically, what happened is we were playing video games late at night, like
my
typical,
God.
and then I end up getting off, and then I wake up and they're still on.
Dude, it was funny.
I don't recall.
I don't recall. You were dreaming again, Xander.
Oh my goodness.
No, it was funny because like we were up, and then Pat got on because he wakes up really early, and then he joined us in the
that was
car.
crazy. I was like, oh
So
my
we were just
gosh,
like
what
vibing
world
with him
am I
for
in?
another like 5 hours.
Something like that.
Hilarious, dude.
Dude, that was
That
crazy.
was pretty nice.
Yeah, see, this is what
That's what
staying at home does to you.
it really does,
Honestly.
man.
Lose
It's really
track of
bad.
time and everything.
Exactly, dude. Lost track of the
Sliding on
days.
Yeah.
Today's
Yeah, days don't
Friday? I
even
didn't know
matter
that.
anymore, man. Like, time does not matter anymore.
It really
Like,
doesn't, man. Other than
Oh
due
my
dates, it
God.
really doesn't.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that was a successful first online cast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're
remotely.
back. We're all safe.
We're all
We're
safe.
back in
yeah.
action.
Hope you guys are staying safe as well. It's probably going to be like this for a while, this online thing, just because, we don't know how the situation is going to pan out. It's hard to really tell just because it's getting worse and worse. Hopefully it gets better soon. So, bear with us if the audio is a little messy right now. We're still experimenting, still trying to work out the kinks in that. But thank you for listening and supporting us. And yeah.
Gang.
We'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye
Adios,
bye.
guys.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.